Hi Redeemer, my name is Samson Prem. I'm so delighted to bring to you some words of encouragement today. Recently, we've been studying the book of Proverbs with our kids. It's an amazing book to study with our kids. Our children need to hear these wise sayings because it's quickened their souls to embrace wisdom and to trust God and to walk in His ways. If you have kids at home, especially tweens and teens, I highly encourage you to read the book of Proverbs with them. It also helps you in parenting your kids according to God's way. It's not only for kids, we as adults needs to hear these wise sayings as well, because it shapes our actions, our thoughts, and also our choices. Recently, one of the Proverbs that shapes my thought was Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. It says like this: "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." In these COVID days, we all have many plans to be established in our lives. But we are not sure how things are going to turn out for us. Some of us even thinking, what if it's not of God's will for me? We all have plans about fears about our plans. But the Bible says, commit your work to the Lord first. The word commit means roll, a figure of rolling one's burden onto the Lord. The word work is a plural noun. So it's about all the work that you are doing now and the work that you plan to do. What you need to do, you need to roll them onto Jesus who cares for you. And then the second part of the Proverbs, it flows from the first. It has a profound idea in it. Let me explain it for you. When you commit your work to the Lord, when you roll all your burden onto Him, He will establish your plans. Who establishes your plans? God establishes your plans. If God establishes your plans, it will be according to His will and His purpose. Now, here is the difficult part. If a person's steps are from the Lord, at times it will be difficult for us to understand what is that going to look like. Sometimes it can be so confusing because a person is not able to see how God is establishing a plan in his life. So the best way to respond to this proverb is to trust Him completely. That is the only way, is the only good way for us, no matter whatever the situation we are currently in. This admonition, commit your work to the Lord, in this proverb had two connotations. One, it's a sense of finality in it. It says, commit your work to the Lord. Roll all your burdens onto the Lord and leave it there. It portrays a total dependency on God. This is the same thing we see in Psalm 37:5. Commit your ways to the Lord and trust in Him, for He will act on your behalf. Second, it is so personal. Here is what you need to think. It says, commit your work, your lifestyle, the way you live, the way you are. You got to learn to roll them on to Jesus without worrying, without doubting, but completely trusting Him that He will establish your plans. But it will be in His time, by His will. But some of us, it may not be right now. But even in that, you will find God. That's the hope. I can say I find God more in when God established all my plans in my life. But God says, no. You can find me more in grace while waiting. And trust me. I hope these words from the book of Proverbs encourages you today.